So it's an open match right now. VP looking to level up as the tournament goes on. You could argue that they should be 2-0 based on that 3D Max game, but they couldn't close it with some crazy force buys at the end of that matchup on +2. It's where we begin for VP. Always mollying lower in this pistol. They've done it every single time, and so Sonic not ready for that one. Gonna get burnt out. VP climb up Cat.
One kill already. And he's got that big Flamussi leading the charge in.
Flam Dog flamming on. There's an almost collapse for Stan. 2v2.
Retake is on, both up through short. Electronic ducks and dives out of there. His teammate Flit is fed to the Wolves, and the Wolves are still hungry. They'll eat Electronic as well. Wildcard on the board with a pistol round.
Oh, Jabbar does
Big round from Jaber.
And two players here. Got Sonic and Susp. Susp, a rock-solid anchor. Rock hard at the back of the site. Waiting for those headshots galore.
You cool, bro?
He's not crouching, Harry. He is looking for these kills. He's going to have to jump this corner. And if you don't, it won't matter because you got Flam Forest looking for his entry. Sonic, he needs something right now. They're going to cross in late, trying to trade these kills out. Stan, too late to save his teammate Flamus. Double kill on this B bomb site.
They're going to run down Electronic, but Flamus, it's all Flamus. At the end of the day, all turns to Flamus and Dust.
4.
On for the ace in the hero gun round. FaZe gonna head for the hills.
No way, he doesn't.
Has to concede, has to save as the full might of Flamus is unleashed upon Wildcard.
4 in the name, 4 in the game.
Oh, it's meant to be!
That's a sick round from Flam Forest. They've cleared B enough, so they think. And Sonic doesn't want to rush the flank. Flash play. No one's anti, but no one swings. Jaber controls himself. Uzi, a lot to do, but he's been picked by Icy from afar. Oh
dear. Icy's hitting today.
Icy very topsy-turvy, inconsistent.
Who?
Not allowing that in round 4, actually. Not allowing it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to let everyone in on a little secret here. We've broken our brains a bit with IC because
you can't just
we dropped the line ICY. Like, they're not very loud, right? Like, he was in all of my previous teams, we'd be screaming, yelling. It's all very high energy. Like, VP famously were never like that with Jame in the team. And even though Electronic, even from his day 1 edition, kind of brought a bit more of the emotional weight to it. I wonder now that you got Flamus in here as well, and we've seen Flit and Fame coming out their shells a little bit. You know, our VP, more emotionally inclined nowadays. God, I mean, the only emotion they're feeling right now is glee. This T side is off to a great start, man. Yeah, it's awkward for Electronic, but it's far from the end of the world. I'm not loving the mid fights from Wildcard thus far.
Because you can't just take long and sit there for 40 seconds, then exec. And teams fall for it all the time if you bail out back B. So this round, not much of a fake. They never owned long. But they are going for that B contact. Orb, gonna get him in.
They don't actually commit to this. Not right away. They've started to move back, but now they lose Electronic over on Cat, and that will call the recommit into B. That's an awkward line for Sonic. Still going to burn out 1 to keep things even. Stan doesn't want to die there. He does well to evade capture.
Lurk out middle.
Attention turns to Flit on the mid lurk, but concealed by this smoke, he gets out like a bandit. Backstab on FaZe and farmed up by Fame for the final 3. In this game, everyone is hitting their mark. Everyone's finding their timings. Electronic and Flit have been doing a great job kind of playing the extremities, corralling Wildcard around the map. Flamus is 12-3, so I don't need to tell you that he's been a menace at getting these openers. And Icy has been just unproblematic. There's not been any kind of high-flying AWP highlight moment yet, but honestly, I don't think there needs to be.
No, he's been reliable.
Not with how the game's played so far, right?
A mid-cross shot. He won the first go round by picking A default players twice over. No, Icy's been absolutely fine. So
this is like VP looking good. This is VP at their best. It's going to be a tall task for Wildcard to try and meet them here on Dust 2.
Weird clear for Sonic. I can't believe he checks that.
Yeah, like B-line for it as well.
Goes at least where they're playing, I guess. Don't throw. Would like to keep the AWP. Icy going. I mean,
everyone's about to have like nearly max money for Virtus.pro.
Also true. Oh, he's just going. He's not going to give them the AWP. He wants to take away their
so
keeping that in mind, it's a terrifying sign. Flake going for the pick. They've got 2 AWPs. He's going to drop it, I'm sure, but Icy finds his in the B site. Oh, they're pushing Flit. He is on 1. That AWP is now...
Oh, and Electronic can't really help him.
He's going to try, though. He needs to drop the bomb first.
He's going to try to help, but, like, I think the help's going to be pretty limited. He won't see him, like, wide-swinging here or anything like that.
Look at what Wildcard are dedicating to this fight. Like, Electronic can just leave, and they can go B hit right now. There's 3 players
Flit's
here.
even taking one of the grave with him.
Is huge, and Flit realizes...
Oh, he's actually opened up his way out in doing so.
Oh, and he
went back in.
It's fine. They just go B.
Right when he thought he was out. They pulled him right back in. But still, Wildcard are too far away. Virtus.pro, this should be an 8th. As good as done.
They already know it. They're standing out in the open with nades. I think they'll be surprised that Wildcard are even going for this. Oh.
You don't want to lose Flamus. Out of all the people, you don't want to lose him. He's the guy with all the util. He can just win you the round by re-smoking door, mollying the window. That's it. Round over. Can't go for this. Too much time accrued. Too stark are the odds. 2v3. This would be one where even on the positioning, say like they didn't lose... who was it over at long? I don't know. If they didn't lose him and they're 3-on-3, I still think they wind up saving here just because by the time they arrive, they're so far away. Yeah. And there's still so much util for Virtus.pro.
Sus could have won it with the multi-kill, but it's pretty hard to ask. VP just coming in through the B smoke and trading that out really nicely. Oh, this kill! Oh my god, wait, he got it after the clock. The jiggles are powerful for VP.
I do love how Electronic, like, even when they kind of have all the makings of a B split and they're in a good spot to do so, they know they've tagged someone on the cross. It's like, even in these rounds, he's always so keen on taking away this cat control because he wants these A players to feel pressure. He doesn't want them spamming mid-smokes, breaking that open. The Fuzi has opened on that AWP.
Gonna commit.
Looks like they do intend to follow through on this. These are a little awkward initially. As they're waiting out the CT util. They're letting Flamus have the room to make a play. Molly gonna force a swing. Flamus, smoke spam. Bro, he is so dialed in right now, is Flamus.
I'm scared for Wildcard here. Even though the bomb's getting planted, they're close up. Flip with another kill.
You don't get to miss.
And, oh, everyone dies. Everyone dies in an instant. Smoke's in the way. They are just so unbothered. Electronic walking knife out into lower to clear this with his team. Does eat the flash, but they're going to try and prod mid and cat together. I like this call for Wildcard. Bit of aggression at the same time. Electronic, bit of trolling with a knife out. He will pay the price. 3-on-5.
He's just not expecting that. He had a teammate even in lower tunnels. I think he thought the run out through the mid doors with an MP9 just wouldn't be coming his way.
Oh, they're flying out B right now.
2v4.
Oh, they wanted to. They're still going to. They're waiting. VP aren't even in the site right now. They don't need to commit. That bomb was so late. They were holding for the re-swing. Icy gets his kill. They can bail.
Even just the sheer amount of util is a dead tell to Virtus.pro that there was a heavy lean over towards that B site, and so it wouldn't surprise me if you just see them run in, knives pulled here. They feel like they've got the read over the round. Mid aggro through the doors. Flint's going to get rewarded with one and will look look to get out of there. This is a 2v4, hoping to come up in favor of Virtus.pro. Wildcard hit the nail on the head with the mid-round aggression. They dealt a crushing blow to Virtus.pro, but it might still be them left wanting at the end of this round. 2v1 now. They have to seal the deal on this.
Regroup is really nice. They have to trade the kill, though.
Flit out in the open. Holding CT, could get swung cat side, but the spacing a little wider. FaZe arriving a little later, unable to do it in one clean transfer was Flit. This is about to be a brawl over here in mid. Double cat set up, double mid. Okay. Okay, bit weird there. Wildcard managed to sneak past everyone in middle. And so Electronic just dies with nades out. Icy is the pistol king of Virtus.pro, but 1v5 clutch required of him. He's dealt with the first two. Realistically, how much further can he take this? He doesn't look interested in going for it, and so Icy backs up out of the pistol. Instead, FaZe, it's fast routing down into the lower tunnels, anticipating some short aggression out of Virtus.pro. He's not giving it. He's looking for all these opening lines, all these opening fights. This is a lot of map control to have grabbed so quickly at the start of this round. Look at where Flit has been relegated to here. This is not how you want to go about holding middle. All the info has been cut off. The B players have completely conceded the B site. They're paranoid about mid to B, as they should be. Wildcard were just there. Flashback in. Flit tries to get involved, but that's awkward. And now Wildcard, they get that opening pick they were looking for on the aggressive routing, and they try to act fast on the back of it. First man in is Stanislaw. No getting past Fame there as he swivels around. Going to double up. Fame putting on a show. That trade was a requirement from FaZe. Keep this round in check for Wildcard. They're down to 2. VP certainly interested in giving this one a go.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're going back to lower, though. It's going to be a long reroute with all three walking. There must be a kit down in B right now for them to justify this sneak. FaZe should have a kill, but wow, crouching for Flammers. He ain't missing right now. Sonic can't expect all three, but he's about to find out the hard way. First shot connects. Icy with the trade, and VP get it done again. They even get a free AWP. Nothing quite like that. Oh my God, Icy. Not known to be an aggressive piece of this VP team, but look at him go. No support. In lower, gets his entry. That's crazy. He's even going to try and leave. And while the eyes are on lower, the timing, they turn around. It actually works to Jaber's advantage. Flit doesn't want to push the issue. 4v4 is better than digging the hole deeper. So he blocks the B site instead. I actually like that reserved move from Flit. Timing almost led to Wildcard down, but they've been given an opportunity in this must-win reset round. If they lose it, they are back on pistols at VP's 11th. Long Molly gives them that control. Flit fights middle with a flash, but does nothing and drive through the long doors. That is crazy optimistic for Sonic.
Electronic even gets out. That's mad.
I don't know why you dry push long doors that late in the round. You need to have a guy trading. Fnatic actually have a really cool play where they bait. VP have re-pushed at 20 seconds. They are flanking. Does leave them open on A for the moment, but Flammus, watch him get some kills out of nowhere. These side players swing pit. Flank is in. VP setting up for a retake.
Oh, he's tagged down a half. This is awkward for VP. Now they've been re-smoked over on short. They have nades. A nade on Electronic to break this smoke open. That will allow them to play on a off-kilter timing here out through short. They blow it open now, and that nets Icy the opening kill. An important trade for FaZe. Flammus plays his hand, but the FaZe scout lays down the covering fire. Oh my God, they are going to play another hand of the stack. The AWP is here. Icy hears them moving out middle. Icy's AWP delivers one. Dropped in the window. It's irretrievable for Virtus.pro, but now Galil's picked up. Flammus, there's one more. Flit, backstab on. Pick done on a FaZe. Tries to chase that down, and Jaber's got his back, covering fire in. Bomb now planted, Electronic 1v2. This is still not impossible, albeit not likely. Tries to play his hand. Now one quick kill, but there's FaZe with a key trade.
Scary.
Good trade work for Wildcard to keep that one clean. They brave the stack head on. Every kill instantly punished by Wildcard on the push. And this would have been an easy round to call from if he'd spotted that cross early. Flash play as Electronic tees this up for Flit to play out to the short side.
Wow,
he gets one tapped by Sonic. Re-aggro over it short, and this is exactly what Wildcard want. Electronic takes one of the leg. Flammers also tapped out. Everyone that's got around this corner dies in an instant for Virtus.pro. Wildcard, this is a one-round game now. And from 9-3 in that first half, this is so impressive to have turned it around, getting onto this T side, winning the pistol, and only dropping one round since that point.
In these recent games. And now Wildcard are picking up steam, picking up momentum, picking up confidence as they charge out middle. Look at this read, what a call. Even the AWP not looking, great turn. Electronic is caught. Here's the cost of this open position. VP, they may have missed the long smoke, but they've still got that control. It's Wildcard who went back to B upper and they get blocked. So VP actually still get to stall this round out. I do like the opening move for Wildcard, though.
It's just insane how often they've been able to do that. Get out so deep into mid.
God.
Now they try to commit to this B play, hoping that the lull in the action has caused an overreaction from Virtus.pro. That's not the case. They're still too strong in this B site, and so Wildcard sent packing. That's in spite of getting that opening, in spite of finding the 5v4.
VP want to play as late as they can here. 40 seconds with that smoke in the way. Wildcard going to try and throw and execute. This is a commitment. Susp is hoping to walk up CT right now with that corridor smoke down. He's going to get some space. Icy hits his cross shot. VP got to stop this push.
As Flash is coming in, trying to tee up Electronic, but gap starting to close on this. FaZe AWP will find him. 3-on-3. They know that Icy occupies the long side. He's got a teammate there with him. Wildcard didn't look like they wanted to fight for this. Sonic, however, has other ideas. With smoke still down, he feels emboldened here to stick around, hang out over at Goose. His teammates, meanwhile, teed up to play around this bomb. Sonic deleted straight away. That's Flammers, 22 kills deep to get rid of him. As FaZe looks on, this AWP for the T side for Wildcard has come alive as the game's dragged on, and FaZe is not missing a beat. Toe-to-toe with the two top performers. Icy now on the line, and his shot sails past. Wildcard do themselves well here.
I don't even know. Why don't they try and get on that bomb? Like, you just got to hope for the cover. They don't even play for the round win. They leave Icy out to dry in the site. His teammate just runs away.
They give him the room to play his openings, to play his move here, attempting the cross shot. Virtus.pro managed to get by. Still something new for Wildcard, as this time they go fast out long. This is not an area that VP have had to fight them in before. I think that's why Flammers even hangs around and goes to check. See if they are all here. See how many players are out long, because you haven't had to deal with an up-tempo, long-take round like this yet if you're Virtus.pro. They lose Flammers. Molly's burning Icy out into the open, and there's more impact from that FaZe AWP.
It's on fire right now. As Icy was burning in the site, FaZe breaks him. Fame trying to keep pressure on. Molly is nice, but it's not going to win you the round. VP need the kills right now, and it's all Fame, the only guy in position. Can't stop that bomb from crossing in. So
the Flit late flank could be huge, but he's having to move quickly here. Back turn, the FaZe AWP finally misses.
Huh?
He was anticipating that maybe there's someone else here hanging around long side, but fakes the death cam on the fallback and now recommits to the push. Worried that there was more. Now they know both players in the site for Wildcard. Flit whittled down. Fame, this might have to be his moment. His time in the sun. No, Flit. It's a TK, but the round one, they managed it twice over now on the way to this comeback from Wildcard. From 9-3 down, 10-12, the scoreline here. Both teams money on the edge.
Oh,
and there's the opener for Virtus.pro. Flit takes it all away. And on the back of that hat trick down in lower, this one is teed up for Virtus.pro. It's all about Flit with that crushing blow to stop this comeback. He's on for the ace in the final round. And they've heard Stanislaw. They know where he is. They've got him boxed in. And Stan cannot find a thing. Virtus.pro deny the comeback. They stop this one in its tracks. And they save face on Dust 2 after a 9-3 first half. I just feel like surely Wildcard, if they've, like, this is how VP have opened every Inferno game they've played. Here at this event with Flit solo B, there's the dualies. This time he's been dinked up.
Took a kill
Still taking one with him. It's exactly what is expected of Flit in this position. It's shocking the consistency that he gets away with that kill.
Yeah.
You can see why VP are keen on running this pistol.
They're in spawn. They don't know where he is though. He's backed up behind the smoke. Oh, the cover is weird because Flamus goes in and gets headshot by Electronic. Flit's waiting to play, but they're going to be holding this smoke. It's never going to work. Hey, Wildcard, they know what's going on. I'll say that much. They immediately took spawn.
They've clearly done their homework.
Yeah, prepped.
I think if you're VP, the fact that I knew they were going to run that pistol round from having watched every one of their games so far at this event, like,
but you wonder
that
why
means that Stan 100% knows they were going to run this pistol.
Why did they double nade CT, not coffins?
I think, you know, just in case, right? Like, you...
Stan might get flashed out of apps, but there are 4 strong here for VP. Good read. Oh, unchecked.
Flit back at the site still. They've been able to trade this out thanks to Icy, keeping it in their favor. Flit tenuously holding on, but good for one more on the aggression. It's going to come down to FaZe in this clutch. Out of time. And Fame arriving. Too late for FaZe to win this round. He needed all the kills.
Barely.
Let's see if they can make something of this now. I mean, it's awkward with everyone falling. The buy here worse than last. And now they've already lost Flit to open up this round. Aggressive moves being made. It's a product of necessity here for Virtus.pro. Just a flash through the mid smoke. No one holding this, no one watching this. Wildcard are moving in fast, and VP are caught off guard by this pace. Electronic down in the pit. We need to go huge. He's now out of ammo as the gap is closing. Flamus trying to alleviate some of this pressure, but will be hard pressed to find too much more. Electronic staying alive really as long as he can in this smoke, but was always on a timer. And with a double entry from Jaber to make that all happen, this is a nice, easy round for Wildcard.
Jaber's back, baby. Oh, through the smoke, Stan, cheeky. He's going to find a gap. And no one's even looking at long. Whoa, okay, boost up. Icy's got him. But they just go back to a B hit. Only a 5-7 in the way. Oh, he's got to live. Oh my god, good dig. Forcing it. Going back for more. Flit finds 2 kills out of nowhere. Can they get a gun in time? They're boosting up right now. Spotted as he escapes. Squad fires off. Flit risking it all right now. Trading nades and trying to get his teammate armed as well at the top of B. Oh! Okay, you'll take it if you're Sonic. frustration for Flamus in a 2v4 that Wildcard have really no business winning. Or they even look to risk it. Money on the line, and also you'd be giving VP an AWP if you lose the situation. VP stay active. Never sit still in this game. Gotta keep moving, gotta keep searching. Electronic pushes a smoke and finds Sonic. Uh-oh.
They're gonna hear this. They know where he is. And closing in is Electronic. Wants to try and get Icy and AWP here and deny that save to Wildcard. He knows exactly where FaZe is, but FaZe just can't seem to miss in this game right now. 8-1.
No scope.
VP pulled the third man over here. And Wildcard still look committed. Stan is once again trying to abuse these gaps that exist over towards Long. In the meantime, as his teammates start moving into this B stack, Fame suddenly left as the last one standing, and Stanislaus cut down. Both players rotating over. Fame has to chase these kills now. That bomb stays around a fight, and Sonic is able to win it.
Dude, Stan
that was on a knife's edge with Stan finding the double.
They're going very quiet here. 30 seconds. No more blocking util for VP. They've just got to fight this one head on.
I mean, dealing with Stan, you see him making that play into the spawn, you know what's about to follow. Oh, Fame has just cooked himself alive here. They've got it pinned in. Jaber holds mouse one and collects. Hang on a second, FaZe didn't plant. The smoke's now faded out in spawn. There's no time to win this. That is so awkward. The timing on that smoke fade.
Did FaZe have the bomb the whole time, or was it in the pool? No one's got money in this game. Even Wildcard, victims of that. Double apps push.
Oh, this might finally be a well-timed VP gamble as well. Up until now, all their reads, all their rotates have felt largely wrong, but 4 players over towards A in the round that Wildcard looked to go for an up-tempo A play in. Things could get weird here because they found that 1 kill, but it's false confidence, false promises. The A site is far from empty for Virtus.pro, and there's the nade, the killing blow, the crushing blow as this VP comeback in this first half is now underway.
Oh, I think it's great that Long player commits to the fight and doesn't do some double setup. He just gets a 1-for-1, and Wildcard think, hey, we've got the entry, let's just commit here. Oh, they've just turned away. Just keep eyes on this Flamus. He pulls nades as they jump out. This could get weird. A triple entry off the pistols. What the hell has happened? No business winning this round, Wildcard.
No, this was vanilla pistols, a handful of upgrades, and they're about to take it with 3 players still standing.
Okay, it's done.
And this, for me, like, speaks to one of the kind of the fundamental issues with VP's Inferno. But even then, they're like madly shuffling around the CT setups. It feels like they're very reliant on stacks on a map that has some of the strongest like crossfires in the game.
Yeah.
You know, like 2 players in at the A site, don't get me wrong, not ideal, not what you want. You want the full 3, you want to try and have info ahead of time. But so much of VP's CT halves feel just like blind gamble stacks where they need the numbers because that's essentially what they end up relying on. Other than that, it's individual moments, individual flourishes and plays that try to make up a backbone of this CT half.
Yeah.
Like even there, Flit fighting entirely on his own. Fame, meanwhile, hanging around up at top banana, rotates. Here's the gamble. Here's the gamble. It's happening right now. They're bringing everyone over because it's like, oh, God, there's a minute, 10 seconds. Like, we have to do something. Yeah. But now Fame's dead before the gamble's even there. He goes peeking into top banana all on his lonesome. The gamble now arrives, but why on earth would Wildcard go? They didn't have enough players over at banana. They slow it down. VP will get this info ahead of time, which is good, I guess. Still, it's 2 players actually in the A site, and even then, they're out of position. Only just arriving now. Flamus dead on the move back in.
Oh, yeah.
There's no, you know, there's no, like, ability for this to have stood up on its own. This was a series of individual fights where individuals had to win the round for VP. VP are pulling from, like, this same very small pool of ideas for how their CT side can look, and that starts from round one of the game, by the way. They've played the same pistol every single CT round of the event so far. You know, I think this is way too easy for a team that does prep to anti-strat.
Jaber's on his own. This should be VP exploding into the bomb site and finding a pistol round. Stan's got kit smoke, but 4v5 retake not going to be easy. Worth a shot. See if VP overface, but no reason to. These are great post-plant positions for VP for a change.
T-side, they've gotten in the best crossfires available.
Gotta hit the shots though. There's a first Icy, good for it, and the two players really win the round there with that site graveyard crossfire. FaZe on a kit, but he's already running away, and VP will not let it happen. Not in this round at least. Ugh. Nice.
That's so good. Oh my God, he's up for the ace. He can't win the round, but that's not bad. 4 kills.
Well, VP get one freebie, and at this point in the game, they'll take it. I hope, for their own sake. There's the farm. Flammus gets them all but one.
Icy, did you really have to do that?
He's saving Flammus.
Did you? No,
saving
he's not saving
He's got 10 health. Saving his life. But VP, do they bite down on this B bomb site?
If I'm VP, even the preemptive smoke gets me a bit suspicious, right? Like, you didn't expel any util in towards top banana. I'd be thinking, why have they smoked this? And I think it maybe becomes a bit obvious now that this side of the map is under-defended.
Rotate.
Especially with Jaber throwing into the kill feed now. You're going to want to start to pick up the pace here. Eyes on the prize at this B site. Sonic trying to move around. That's the plan for Virtus.pro. Good deduction to figure out what these early smokes meant. They get the plant.
This is actually worst case scenario for Wildcard because they feel like they have to give it a go because it's still bonus for VP, but they're risking their AWP, they're risking their economy on this CT side. I wouldn't hate a save here. I know it's a crazy call. They might just go for it because they're up a man.
Here's the play, but the nade thins the herd. Flit and Electronic in with even more. Susp desperately wrestling his way back in, but it's just the one and done, and FaZe will be left holding onto this AWP.
Yeah, like, just because you're solo being, you lose the site like that. I really... Oh, I mean, it's the whole plan, right? The whole plan is to retake the B-bomb site anyway, but at least they saved the AWP.
Util facilitates the banana control for Wildcard. It was an important staging point of the round for this CT side, and they've got it now with Susp left there to anchor this side of the map alone. Is the rest of the players rotating in, and they will get to this A site in time. Very good timing on these moves for Wildcard. VP got their work cut out for them. Key trade from Fane. Electronic's death not in vain. They lose Flammus. He's a little further ahead of the rest of the pack, so that trade doesn't get a chance to come through for VP yet.
Flit's not really doing anything. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, that's bad. They weren't ready for Stan as that second player, though, tucked in site side. And keen to trade these.
They really wanted the backstab so they could turn around, but Flit was never given a flank. Safe rotation for Wildcard instead, and so he just left on his own. Oh, he didn't see him. Suspect in the corner, stand in the site. There's the peak timing that works for Wildcard to close the round. Yeah, VP with a set call out of spawn. It doesn't work.
But you also don't want to burn through the last smoke you have in this B site. That means then you're more restricted in like a 2-3 setup. So they try to bring the fight to VP. You're also paranoid because it's early in the round. There's still nades. They could even blow smokes open on the side of Virtus.pro. They try to go a bit anti-meta instead of just dropping that smoke in. Whoa, now they fight ahead of the util in Banana. Susp dead first. Sonic trying to make amends for this. Mollied off. We'll get pushed back into this B site, so a 2-2 split on the defense now for Wildcard, and this time VP will ease. You will be getting re-smoked here. Your first volley of util's gone in. You don't actually... You do have the util to double pump this, but yeah, it's only the FaZe AWP.
Seen him.
Scoped on the line. He was having a hot start to the game, but that one miss seals his fate. VP crack into this B site again.
I like that methodical clear as well. After they spot him, they get past him on the shot. He re-peeks back in. And then instead of clearing manually positions, VP spam both boxes to force a re-peek. If anyone's there for wildcard, they probably have to swing. There's the ult this time. Oh my god, FaZe rushing down mid, looking for the ult pick. Changes his mind. VP fight a banana. Oh, that grenade could be meaty. And it is. Look at the damage. Red everywhere. Stuck in front of the molly. Sonic had to go, but they had a flash prime for him. Huge trade. Electronic keeping things even. Has to carry his team. Him and Fame, the only one with health in this round. More block from Wildcard. They really want to fight here. Don't want to let VP exec again. Forcing this kill for Sus could be excellent, but oh my god, again Electronic, how many times is he gonna pull his knife in the middle of the action? Doesn't get punished. Fame bails him out, but that's, I mean, that's like an unforgivable mistake, just pulling his knife. No one's even close.
I mean, the most vulnerable kind of spot when you're playing this double.
This is perfect.
Double porch setup is the
faking.
apartments.
Electronic is faking right now. They're going to fall for it.
They're keeping a watchful eye on the apartments on Jaber. He's still up on this boost, but now dropping down, rotating away. Electronic, they've fallen for it. Hook, line, and sinker. VP are all low. Electronic is super wounded, but he's still offering up resistance. Bomb now gets planted. Wildcard know that this round is over, and there's even more added to the tally for VP before all is said and done.
Flick comes down mid and even shoots him in the back of the head to help out Electronic.
Go-to maps with this Wildcard squad. This is one hell of a feat for Virtus.pro.
Yeah, 12 and 6 in the last 3 months. I mean, or 6 months. I mean, this is... Okay, FaZe. Oh, just the leg against Fame as well, who's been the quieter player here for VP. And they trade it.
From Wildcard, with it, the info, they ease into a 2-2 setup here on the defense. This is going to be a test of these crossfires. Once again, you've got a lurk over here at B. Flick going to apply some pressure. Just a sprinkling of util, some shots through the smoke, trying to make life uncomfortable for these players at B. Keep them two there.
But Jabe is meant to be the guy to win these rounds. We've not seen him have the chance to win a round in pit. 20 seconds. This is his opportunity. He has to nail the shots.
This is what you're here for, Jaber. These are the rounds you're meant to deliver. It's a lot of damage, and now this crossfire between him and Stan down in the pit. There's the bait and switch springing to life. Flit is the last man standing, and the bomb dropped down in the pit. He can't win this. So it will just be this save. Wildcard at the 11th hour. Jaber has given them a way back in. Jaber's even beginning a rotate as well. The bomb's still T-stairs for Virtus.pro. They are not decided yet in this round where this one's going to end up. They make the play out towards the long side. Sonic has his suspicions, plays his hand. Now they're both low, but Flammer still gets out with both the kills. So much damage. No reason for VP to win this round. They're still committing to the B play. This could get weird, but they've gotten past Susp. Jaber waiting here as the hunt commences.
Dude.
Does this still get weird? Now they know he's here, so they're all going to start to scramble back, and yeah, Jaber tries to leave.
It's only weird because they had time to take that bomb back to A, and they got a triple entry on A. So it's like, you know you've won the round, and the bomb still goes into B. It's just, you know, it looks fine because they just immediately entry backside player Sus, but if they don't kill him immediately, they lose. They can lose that round for sure.
But I mean, you know, that is you're playing around the scoreboard and who's alive essentially, right? Jaber is usually
a final hurrah, a final buy, a first round where FaZe doesn't even have the AWP to play with. So many saves on this CT side. No results. Jaber's had enough of sitting back. Gonna get involved, gonna throw himself down middle. Might even have these kills. He gets a double on the ramp. Susp holds the B site valiantly, and VP, this game's not done yet.
Things could still get interesting with Flit. Starting to break through these smokes over at B, and it's still just one man here. FaZe's kind of lost to the hands of time, and so as that B-site player falls, Sonic gets nothing done. Wildcard are a long way from retaking this round yet. They've got to lend a lot of time to FaZe and Jaber to move around and link up with Stan, and he falls straight away. 2v4 for Virtus.pro. They get it down to the 2v2. Now they've got the bomb to play around. The retake still isn't in a position to even begin for Wildcard. They've got more waiting to do. Jaber only just arriving. FaZe making noise, now spotted. Banana side, it's an awkward whip for Flit. Gonna fall to Fame to try and close this 2v4. Last man in it is Jaber, and Fame makes it look easy. Virtus.pro 2-0. No round off limits, no comeback, no game too far gone.